And there isn't a man on this planet who's gonna get in my way.
Maybe not a man, how about a cyborg?
The TNA Hall of Famer, who's gone on record to say he wants to be the next TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
And you say nothing is going to get in your way? Let me make one thing perfectly clear. Kurt Angle is going to get in your way. I'm the one that's going to become the #1 contender. I'm the one that's going to beat Bobby Lashley. And if you disagree, then we don't have to wait.
Oh, here we go, man. Follow me. You can do this right now. A little bit early, huh?
Yeah, Bobby Roode said that's cool with me. We can do this right now.
Watch your back. Watch your back. Oh!
Eric Young from behind, the blind side attack on Bobby Roode. Nobody wants to wait for our three-way main event tonight. And Kurt Angle saw that coming a mile away. Angle, Roode, Eric Young. This is going to be explosive later tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about that. The three elements, we just saw a little, talk about appetizers, we just got a little taste. What's going to happen tonight?
Still to come, three-way match to find out who's next to challenge for the TNA World Heavyweight title, plus a Knockouts Championship match. Terrence Terrell defending against Awesome Kong, and based on their recent history, there's no way Terrence Terrell can win.
When Terrence Terrell overcame the odds to win the TNA Knockouts title, she achieved her lifelong dream of becoming a champion.
I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. This is why I am a knockout.
She has defended her title with honor, dispatching harlots, monsters, and legends. But is this the end of the line? A creature of terrifying power. Her mission is to destroy, and she is closing in on her prey.
Now Awesome Kong in the center of the ring. Terrence Terrell not backing down at all from Awesome Kong.
Going implant buster.
Oh!
Terrence Terrell fights not only for her title, but for her very survival.
I want this. I need to fight Kong.
Terrell versus Awesome Kong for the TNA Knockouts Championship. Tonight on Impact Wrestling.
And based on that history, there just seems to be no way that Terrence Terrell is going to be able to defeat Awesome Kong tonight. We're all but guaranteed a new champion.
Well, you want to talk about physicality, man. Up next, check it out. Matt Hardy will go head up against the unstoppable Dangerous Brown.
I'm my own kind of man. I don't need you.
No. Just listen. Because there's something about you, Brown. Something I like. Like, I like what you did to Magnus.
I like what you did to Jeff.
You see? We have a little thing in common. And in the Revolution, we always say there's always room for one more. That's why tonight you have a match against Matt Hardy. And I need you. The Revolution needs you to take him out.
You want me to end it?
No. Not end it. Don't do something you would regret. Do you regret what you did to Magnus?
Hell no. Do you regret what you did to Jeff?
Not a chance. You do this for me. You do this for the Revolution. You will never have any more regrets.
He is the most decorated athlete in the history of Impact. A multi-time world champion whose level of intensity is matched only by his caliber of accomplishments.
Throughout my career, I've always been drawn to individual success.
A competitor who was born with the heart of a champion.
The Olympics, world titles, Hall of Fame.
Kurt Angle is one of the greatest athletes in the history of wrestling. His insatiable hunger for gold keeps him in the hunt for the world heavyweight title. And tonight, he goes into battle with two other men. When the dust is settled, only one will stand tall, arm raised in victory, and guaranteed a title shot against the destroyer Lashley.
Who leaves tonight as the next challenger for the TNA World Championship? Who's next to challenge Lashley? 3 former world champions compete for that honor tonight. Moments ago, you were privy to a conversation between this man, Bram, and James Storm.
Introducing from England, Bram!
Taz, I want to get your thoughts on what we heard between those two in just a minute, but first, let's go back in time and show everyone just how sadistic Bram truly is. He's out of control.
Yeah.
He's gone too far. He crossed a personal line with Magnus.
Well, you speak of Magnus, you see in the hand of Bram is that cue ball, that billiard ball, and that's what he cracked and blindsided from behind, as you'll see here in a second, on Magnus. Boom! And just taking people out. Like I said, man, this guy is damn near unstoppable. And you gotta figure too, dude, if you're aligning, if let's say you got someone like Bram, who's hooked up, now in a friendly alliance, for lack of better terms, with someone to the level of a James Storm and his Revolution, that's not good for anybody else in TNA land. And Matt Hardy's gonna have his hands full here with Bram.
Well, we'll see what Matt Hardy can do here one-on-one against Bram. Matt Hardy has a fighting spirit that is unmatched. Matt Hardy's often said that he will not die, and you know what? I believe Matt Hardy. We've seen him in some brutal battles, and Matt Hardy just keeps coming back.
So what you're saying is he's battle-tested.
Battle-tested, battle-proven for sure is Matt Hardy. I'm still concerned, though, about the conversation between Bram and James Storm. Can you imagine those two guys getting together?
Yeah, man, I don't know. I agree with you. I hear what you're saying, because those two dudes, man, you get someone like Bram, the violence and the intensity he brings, with someone so cunning and nasty and dangerous and cerebral as James Storm and his Revolution, that's a bad mix.
Bram
said
said to James Storm, I like what you did to Jeff Hardy. I'm sure that doesn't sit too well with Matt Hardy, considering that Jeff was put in the hospital when he was knocked off of 6 sides of steel in Manhattan, just a few weeks ago.
There was a nice tight clothesline, and face first goes Bram. Matt Hardy, he's starting to rock here. Look at that.
A lot of aggression happening here tonight on Friday Night Impact. Matt Hardy in control of Bram, who's taken out several Impact wrestlers over the past number of weeks.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's easy to say for sure that Bram has been on a reign of terror, as the cliche goes, and it fits.
And I don't think you want to be on the outside of the ring. Matt Hardy was in control inside, then went to the outside, and that's Bram's element out there where anything really goes.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, and I think you want to be in between these six-sided ring here. Both these men now going toe-to-toe for the most part. Slap, forearms. Now Matt Hardy getting the advantage with those big overhand right. So much for that.
Wow, a lot of agility there from Bram into the cover. First cover of the match and a kick out by Matt Hardy.
That jump and spin kick really cracked Matt Hardy for sure. Look at these shots just raining down. Boom! Right in the top of the head.
Lateral press once again. Matt Hardy down and slips free at 2.
Keeps the pressure on his opponent really well, Josh. You know what I mean? Bram is so good at that. Now controlling Matt Hardy in the middle of the ring here with that rear chin lock.
3
Wow,
Bram's so big, so powerful, likes to keep it close. Not a lot of separation being allowed by Bram for Matt Hardy.
Yeah, and he keeps his body weight, well, he had his body weight on the back of Hardy's head and neck area, upper back region, which makes it tougher for your opponent to breathe in a rear chin lock.
And bam! Misses that time. Matt Hardy with the veteran instinct to stay away from Bram.
Again, another short clothesline, nowhere to go. Oh, you get nailed with those clotheslines, Japanese style. Really, real difficult to bounce back from that.
High back elbow there by Matt Hardy in this one-on-one contest. Matt Hardy versus Bram.
Well, V1 action. Oh!
Elbow right to the back of the neck there.
Yeah, point of the elbow, hit its mark, right? Here we go, look at Hardy.
Matt Hardy drops the elbow off the second, floats over into the cover, hooks the leg, and Bram kicks out at 2.
Now, let me ask you a question. Would you have called that an upset? Would you think that was an upset if Matt Hardy got the Duke right there, the victory?
I think you have to say yes as Matt Hardy connects with the side effect. Can Matt Hardy pull off the upset here against Bram and kick out at 2?
I think you're right. I think you would have to say yes if Matt was to get the win even on that side effect, just because of the momentum that we've seen Bram have recently here on Impact Wrestling.
And it speaks volumes for Bram considering all that Matt Hardy has accomplished in this business moonsault. Matt Hardy looking for the victory yet again and yet again. Bram kicks out at 2.
Barely, but he did kick out.
Is Matt Hardy a twist of fate away from defeating Bram here tonight?
Oh!
Oh, Bram used the official there. Matt Hardy put on the brakes, and that's the brighter side of suffering. Bram, the cover, and the victory.
Here's your winner, Bram!
Taz Bram has been using that DDT for weeks. He says it's called the brighter side of suffering.
The BSOS.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, buddy.
Whoa. Come on, you already picked up the victory.
Well, we've seen in the past here at Impact Wrestling, Bram gets a hold of one of those metal steel turnbuckles. That's actually a turnbuckle, not a turnbuckle pad. And that thing can do damage.
I don't think Bram expected this.
Oh, guess who's back?
Magnus. Bram's been calling Magnus out for weeks.
Watch out.
And Magnus is back.
Magnus explosive. Watch out! Oh!
Nice takedown there, and Magnus!
You can't blame Magnus for this straight-up beatdown. He owes Bram heavy. Magnus opened up to Bram. Bram exploited that, took advantage of him. Now look at Bram.
Expect to see a lot more now that Magnus is back.
I hope your ears aren't ringing from where you got bitch slapped by my missus, because I need you to hear what I have to say to you. And look at me in the eyes when I say it, you sick bastard. When you beat me up and left me for dead in an alley, I had 2 choices. My son can look at me as somebody who went home with a broken heart and quit, or he can look at his daddy as someone who stands up for himself, stands up for his family, and is made from the same stuff as these people. And when I get my hands on you, and I will get my hands on you, it's not going to be about titles. It's not going to be about money. It's personal, boy. And I'm personally going to give you the beating that your dad should have given you a long time ago, son. And I promise you this, and I promise all these people this. Bram, before it's all said and done, your blood will stain the hallowed ground of England.
A very passionate Magnus here tonight on Friday Night Impact.
Strong statement, man. It's a strong statement he just made, Magnus.
Magnus said, I will get my hands on you, and your blood will be spilled here in England. Magnus is back with a vengeance.
He looked like a freaking goof. More of a goof with his head shaved.
I mean, that's why I want to thank you, because you've been great the past few weeks helping me out, but with EC3, Ken, it's got to end tonight. It's got to end tonight, but it's got to be me that ends it. I'm going to go out there as a man, and I'm going to end this. It ends tonight.
Wait.
It ends tonight.
Okay. I'm with you, Spud. I'm with you, Spud.
Our Rockstar Spud has big plans tonight. But make sure that you tune in right here on Destination America tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern, for the return of the hit series Mountain Monsters. Right now, check out this exclusive sneak peek. It has been an incredible night so far. The first match of the night, Drew Galloway's debut match. He goes one-on-one with Kenny King of the BDC, and Galloway now 1-0.
Yeah, impromptu matchup. Came out of nowhere. Both men in street gear still, and you see right there that future shock DDT. And look, there's another angle of it. But he ends up catching Kenny King with that, gets the victory. But then the BDC came out to kind of shut down Galloway, and he ran to the higher hills with his people in the audience.
Drew Galloway was able to escape unscathed. The same can't be said for Kenny King, who was attended to by one of our physicians in the backstage area. Low-key as well back there. Low-key is absolutely living.
Boiling hot. Boiling furious hot, low-key. So, yeah, this thing evolves.
BDC probably not done with Drew Galloway.
We're all speaking up at heart. I'm a wrestling fan first and foremost. And people like the Beatdown Clan, trying to pick and choose who's going to be the guy, who's going to be the champion, dominate the whole show, shove in our face things we don't want to see. That's what's going to turn people off wrestling. I'm sick of it. And I made a stand, and an entire arena agreed with me, obviously, because I felt like there was 4 or 5 of them. I don't even know there'd be 20 of them. I don't care. I had thousands of people in my corner. That's all that mattered. I had an army in my corner. I have an army around the world. And I'm not the leader. We walk side by side. It feels pretty good. We're standing up for what we love. We're standing up for wrestling. And it begins tonight. Just stay tuned.
Rockstar Spud. It's scalping time! Woo!
EC3 vowed to do this earlier tonight. EC3 hell-bent on humiliating and embarrassing Rockstar. Mr. Anderson.
I haven't seen Anderson.
And Mr. Anderson taking out Tyrus.
Well, what, EC3's not going to help?
Is Tyrus going to get a haircut?
Look at this.
Ethan! Tyrus was the first customer in the Rockstar Spud Barbershop. And now, you're next. Let the scalping begin. You want a piece of my hair? That's not gonna happen.
Well, last week I misspoke. I said that Rockstar Spud was from London, England. Spud's actually from Birmingham, which is just about 90 miles away from where Spud is right now in Manchester. So that covers the geography lesson. Thanks to all the Twitter police out there that give me a hard time about that. But nonetheless, does Spud just beam national pride with that suit?
Yeah, no, I know he does. But I'm going to ask you. I mean, you're a fashion aficionado. With your new podcast, though. Congrats on that. And I got to say, I mean, what's your opinion on the fashion statement with the Union Jack suit?
Spud likes to wear those loud, obnoxious suits. I think he's placating just a bit. But Spud is very proud of his heritage.
You're the best, Josh.
A lot of people have that same statement.
But they don't have that jacket. Nope. And there's a reason for that.
You know, the past few months have been some of the worst few months of my life. My friends have been embarrassed. I've been attacked personally and physically. And the only things that's got me through this has been you guys. But there comes a time when things have to come to an end, so I'm asking Ethan Carter III, Please come to the ring. No Tyrus, no friends. Just you and me in this ring now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Spud's feeling awfully brave tonight. I'm not sure if Spud's doing the right thing here. I like his stance and what he's doing, but I'm not sure it's the right idea to call out EC3.
Well, we don't know. I mean, who knows what Spud has in mind, what he wants to say or do to or towards EC3.
Well, I don't think he's going to call for a truce or anything.
How do you know?
After everything that EC3 has done to Rockstar Spud?
I agree with you. I think you're right, but I'm just saying, you don't know that.
So you agree with me, yet you just want to, for whatever reason, play devil's advocate.
I'm very argumentative.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I do.
A lot of people know.
I don't care what a lot of people think. How about that?
I said a lot of people know.
I don't care either.
EC3 looking very dapper per usual. Like the tie bar that EC3 is rocking here tonight. And these two are just staring a hole through each other.
A lot of history here, man. Really. Let's be honest. If it wasn't for EC3, Spud wouldn't even be in Impact Wrestling.
You're right.
I want to fight you, Ethan.
Okay, you were right.
This has to end, and it ends with you and me in a fight. No friends, no shenanigans, just man on man, you